Something that's always driven and excited me is exploration in general. So I think I've always been attracted to these extreme environments, places where fewer people have been, where conditions are a little bit more harsh, a little bit more rare, and really extreme in general. I went to the Antarctic 5 times. 4 times was for my PhD research. And the work that we were pursuing then in the Antarctic was looking at the diving physiology of emperor penguins. They use this really big drill to create a hole in the ice, and so you enter the water through that hole in the ice. The first time you go diving through the sea ice hole, you really never forget the feeling. The water down there is a constant -2 Celsius, so 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can see rays of light coming in from any crack or hole anywhere around the area. And that's where you start realizing all of the color and the beauty in the Antarctic is. It's just an extraordinary experience, and the things that I saw underwater there is definitely the most remarkable and exceptional diving I've ever had. One of the things that we use for training for spaceflight for astronauts from all of our partner agencies is training in analogs. So if you try to think, what are useful training platforms on the Earth? How do we replicate all of the characteristics of a space mission? One of the analogs that the European Space Agency developed is called CAVES, and it's a technical caving mission. So the CAVES training mission was in this very extraordinary cave in Sardinia. So you would sometimes be crawling through a hole that when you see it in the distance, you don't think there's no way that you could even fit through that. One at a time, we would take off our packs and sort of shimmy like a snake through these tiny, tiny little holes. And then all of a sudden you would come out into this room, this cathedral with a 100-meter granite wall. It was really just extraordinary. And then we would go on daily excursions, doing scientific experiments, exploring, mapping the cave. So all really similar things that we would do when we finally get to the point of exploring another planet, for example, as astronauts. And then also emphasizing all the other skills that we use on the International Space Station. The other connection that's really important to me is that all of these environments involve natural phenomena on our planet. So it all goes back to my interest in biology, looking at this remarkable diversity in the animal kingdom with my previous research, exploring all of these amazing landscapes and ecosystems on our planet, and then eventually when I have the most extraordinary of any view, when I'll be on the space station in a couple months, looking down and seeing this magnificent planet Earth and seeing the beauty of our planet and really understanding how special it is and how fragile it is and how important it is to protect it, to take good care of our home planet, to protect our oceans, to protect the land, and to be really a good steward in our universe. I'm Jessica Meir. I'm a scientist and a NASA astronaut.
Subscribe for more space.